Have you ever wondered what happened to Voldemort's Death Eaters? Those loyal wizards who terrorized the magical world, spreading chaos and following every command of the Dark Lord? In today's video, we'll dive into the journey of each one of these followers, from the most well-known to the most mysterious. Let's find out who faced off against whom, which battles were pivotal, and who ultimately defeated each of these dangerous allies of the dark.
More murder!
Igor Karkaroff. Igor Karkaroff was captured by Auror Alastor Moody. His capture greatly benefited the investigations against Voldemort's Death Eaters. Karkaroff turned traitor and provided key names to the Aurors, revealing information about other Death Eaters, including Augustus Rookwood. Karkaroff eventually gained his freedom by helping the Ministry with valuable information, and later went on to become the headmaster of Durmstrang. Evan Rosier. Evan Rosier was captured and killed by Alastor Moody. Rosier was an extremely powerful and dangerous Death Eater. When Moody finally managed to capture him, Rosier resisted arrest relentlessly. Moody intended to bring him in alive, but due to Rosier's high level of threat, Moody had no choice but to end his life then and there. Antonin Dolohov. Dolohov was another elite member of Voldemort's army and was responsible for multiple casualties among wizards in the magical world, including Remus Lupin. He met his end during the Battle of Hogwarts, where he dueled with Professor Filius Flitwick. Flitwick not only defeated Dolohov, but also took the Death Eater's life. Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange was killed by Molly Weasley during the Battle of Hogwarts in a dramatic moment that showcased the strength and determination of a mother. Bellatrix's defeat by Molly surprised many, given that Bellatrix was one of Voldemort's most powerful Death Eaters and had previously defeated Sirius Black. Alecto Carrow. Alecto was stunned and defeated by Luna Lovegood in the Ravenclaw common room while torturing Harry Potter, pressing her finger to his scar. This was the first time Luna had ever stunned anyone. Later, Alecto was bound and captured by Minerva McGonagall. Amicus Carrow. Amicus Carrow was defeated and tortured by Harry Potter. In the Ravenclaw common room, Amicus demanded to know what had happened to his sister, and after an argument, spat in Professor McGonagall's face. This enraged Harry, who cast the Cruciatus curse on him in what was likely the most deserved use of the curse in the entire series. Following this, Minerva McGonagall tied up Amicus alongside his sister Alecto. Bartemius Crouch Jr. Bartemius Crouch Jr. was captured at Hogwarts after Dumbledore finally realized that the Alastor Moody teaching defense against the dark arts was an imposter. Crouch Jr. had managed to teach for nearly a full year before his identity was revealed. After his capture at Hogwarts, Crouch Jr. was sentenced to death by the Dementors on orders from the Ministry of Magic. Peter Pettigrew. Peter Pettigrew was killed by the very silver hand that Voldemort had given him. When Pettigrew went to investigate noises from the cells where Harry Potter and Ron were held, a struggle ensued. Pettigrew began to choke Harry with his silver hand, but Harry reminded him of how he had once spared Pettigrew's life in The Prisoner of Azkaban. This moment of hesitation led Pettigrew to release Harry, but his silver hand, enchanted by Voldemort, sensed his betrayal and turned on him, killing him. Thus ended the life of one of Voldemort's most pivotal followers, Regulus Black. Regulus Black was killed by Amphiry in the cave while attempting to retrieve Slytherin's locket, one of Voldemort's Horcruxes, as part of his rebellion against the Dark Lord. He managed to secure the locket and gave it to Kreacher, his loyal house elf, but lacked the strength to escape, ultimately being dragged to the depths of the lake by the Inferi. Severus Snape. Severus Snape was killed by Voldemort in a misguided attempt to become the true master of the Elder Wand. Voldemort mistakenly believed that Snape's death would make him the wand's rightful owner, unaware that the wand's loyalty actually lay with Harry Potter, who had disarmed Draco. This mistake demonstrated Voldemort's lack of understanding about wand loyalty despite his skill and knowledge. Snape died while serving as a double agent against Voldemort, gathering information for the Order of the Phoenix. Corbin Yaxley. Corbin Yaxley was defeated by George Weasley and Lee Jordan during the final stages of the Battle of Hogwarts. Yaxley had already fought in several duels, including one against Professor Flitwick. Although the outcome of that duel remains unknown, Yaxley was likely sent to Azkaban after the war. Fenrir Greyback. Fenrir Greyback was defeated by Ron Weasley and Neville Longbottom, who teamed up to take him down during the Battle of Hogwarts. Known as one of Voldemort's most savage followers alongside Bellatrix Lestrange, Greyback posed a deadly threat to many. During the battle, he nearly killed Lavender Brown and had also clashed with Sybil Trelawney and Hermione Granger. His final fate was imprisonment in a cell at Azkaban. Walden Macnair was defeated and knocked out by Hagrid during the Battle of Hogwarts. Using his half-giant strength, Hagrid shoved Macnair so hard that he flew across the Great Hall and hit his head on the wall. Before Voldemort's return, Macnair worked as an executioner and was assigned to execute Buckbeak. It seems Hagrid hadn't forgotten. Macnair was most likely sent to Azkaban after the battle. Pius Thickness was defeated by Arthur and Percy Weasley, who joined forces against him during the Battle of Hogwarts. Thickness had served as a puppet minister of magic under Voldemort's control, but it's important to note that he was under the Imperious Curse cast by Yaxley. What happened to Thickness after the battle is unclear, as he was under a curse, leaving it uncertain whether he was imprisoned or sent to Azkaban. Augustus Rookwood was defeated by Aberforth Dumbledore during the Battle of Hogwarts, rendered unconscious by a stunning spell. Rookwood was another fiercely loyal Death Eater and skilled spy. He was initially imprisoned in Azkaban due to Igor Karkaroff's testimony. After the battle, Rookwood was sent back to Azkaban, where he remains permanently detained. That's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can see 2 more videos from the channel right here on the screen, and they're really good too. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help us keep growing here on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video.